Ever heard the one about the programmer who got stuck in the shower because the instructions on the shampoo bottle said lather, rinse, repeat? Well, if you're a Ruby on Rails enthusiast, you'll know that's a classic case of an infinite loop. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Today we're diving into the doctrine of Ruby on Rails, a framework that's been making waves in the programming world. Why? Because it's all about optimizing for programmer happiness. It's not every day you find a programming language that cares about your feelings, is it? The first tenet of the Ruby on Rails doctrine is optimize for programmer happiness. It's a simple concept. When programmers are happy, they write better code. For example, Ruby has a user-friendly syntax that feels natural to read and write. It's like writing English rather than deciphering hieroglyphics. Next up, convention over configuration. In other programming languages, setting up a new project can feel like assembling IKEA furniture. With Ruby, it's more like a ready-made meal. It provides a set of conventions that help you hit the ground running instead of getting bogged down in configuration files. Ever been to a Japanese restaurant where the chef chooses your meal? The menu is omakase. Ruby on Rails provides a full-stack framework with sensible defaults, so you can focus on writing your application, not deciding what libraries to use. The Ruby on Rails doctrine is not tied to one paradigm. It embraces the best practices from different programming paradigms. It's like a buffet of programming styles. You can have a little bit of functional programming, a dash of object-oriented, and a sprinkle of procedural. Exalt beautiful code. Ruby on Rails encourages writing code that is not only functional but also beautiful and easy to understand. It's like poetry, but for programmers. Next, provide sharp knives. In Ruby on Rails, you are trusted with powerful features that can be dangerous if mishandled, much like a sharp knife. But just like a sharp knife, these features can lead to great results when used correctly. Value-integrated systems. Ruby on Rails is a full-stack framework, meaning it provides tools for both the front-end and back-end of your applications. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for web development. Progress over stability. Ruby on Rails is always improving and evolving, even if it means breaking things. It's like choosing to ride a racehorse rather than a donkey. Sure, the donkey is stable, but the racehorse is a lot more exciting. Finally, push up a big tent. Ruby on Rails is inclusive. It doesn't matter whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting your coding journey, you're welcome in the Ruby community. In conclusion, the Ruby on Rails doctrine is all about making programming enjoyable, efficient, and inclusive. It's a doctrine that cares about your happiness as a programmer and provides tools to write beautiful, efficient code. Now, isn't that something to be happy about?